Good morning, good morning. So, what are you masterminding on? Do you ever think how powerful a mastermind can be? Who do you talk to about your business? Do you talk with like minded people? Do you end up mentioning an idea and then somebody just poo poos all over it? Do you even mention it to yourself and then you poo poo all over your own idea? Let me just read to you some mastermind principles that we follow within the Bob Proctor program. I want you to listen to everything that I'm saying here because I want to talk to you about something afterwards. So, are you listening? I want you to sit down, close your eyes, and just feel these. I release myself to the mastermind because I am strong when I have others to help me. I believe the combined intelligence of the mastermind reaches a wisdom far beyond my own. I understand that I will more easily create positive results in my life when I am open to looking at myself, my problems, and opportunities from another's point of view. I decide to release my desire totally and trust to the mastermind, and I am open to accepting new possibilities. I forgive myself for mistakes I have made. I also forgive others who have hurt me in the past so I can move into the future with a clean slate. I ask the mastermind to hear what I really want, my goals, my dreams, and my desires, and I hear my mastermind partners supporting me in my fulfillment. I know, relax, and accept, believing that the working power of the mastermind will respond to my every need. I am grateful knowing this is so. I now have a covenant in which it is agreed that the mastermind shall supply me with the abundance of all things necessary to live a success-filled and happy life. I dedicate myself to be of maximum service to the world and my fellow human beings to live in a manner that will set the highest example for others to follow and to remain an open channel of God's will. I go forth with a spirit of enthusiasm, excitement, and expectancy. Imagine starting every meeting like that. Do you start your meetings with the problems and then you talk about the problems and then you get more of the problems and you can't seem to figure your way out, or there's a hard way out? When you focus on the problem, you're in the energy of the problem. Einstein says is that you cannot have the same thinking to get you out of the problem that got you there in the first place. So you must focus on what you want. You're saying, but I don't know what I want. Exactly. So you talk about the problem and you're thinking, I say, talk about the solution. Well, how can I talk about the solution when I don't know what I want? Boom, right there. Find out, first of all, what you want and then focus on how do you have that. Don't focus on the problem. You just bring more of the problem. So here's the thing. Do you realize how much of a mastermind you're creating whenever you're talking to your partner, to your friends, to your family? Oh, business isn't going good. Oh, it's this, it's that, it's the other. That's a mastermind. That is a mastermind. Do you get it? When two people get together and they talk about something, this is physics, people. This is physics. You bring more of that energy to the problem, and the problem gets bigger. You know, when you focus on a weakness and you work on the weakness, doesn't it seem just to get bigger and bigger and bigger? And like, how's that working out for you? I bet you're still focusing on your weaknesses, aren't you? Focus on your strengths. Focus on what you want. Focus on things that you're good at. Focus on where you're going. You cannot drive the car looking in the rearview mirror. My goodness, all disasters are going to happen then. So be careful who you're talking to and about what you're talking about. And then when you stop vomiting rubbish over everybody else and bringing them down to where you were in the first place, thinking that you'd feel better, no, you feel just as worse, that I forgot what I was going to say now. Absolutely went mind blank then. That's so funny. It literally is just focus on what you want. That's it. There really isn't anything else to say, I guess. That's why I went mind blank. It's just shut up, Sheena. Focus on what you want. Stop the internal dialogue as well. Because you stop talking to other people about your problems, but then you carry on in your own head and you go to bed with them and you wake up with them And they're going around and around and around in your head. Stop talking about it. Focus on what you want. That's it. Period. Don't wait for enthusiasm. Stop waiting for somebody to come along and go, here you go, here's some business. Stop waiting for the next client to come in and go, here you go, here I am. You create the enthusiasm now. Enthusiasm, theos, is God, and energy. In the energy of consciousness, in the energy, inspiration, in spirit. Doesn't have to mean it's holy or whatever. You are energy, you are spirit. Get over it. That's what you are. You're not this body, because if you were this body, well then what happens when you die and life goes out of it? Your body just collapses in a heap, so you're not this body. You're not your thoughts, because you're aware of your thoughts. Unless you become your thoughts, then you are your thoughts. Then you think, well, am I my emotions? Well, no, I'm just able to observe my emotions right now. Go figure. So I'm not my emotions either. Oh, that's a whole other conversation then as to who you are. But to begin with, just focus on what you want. Be careful who you're masterminding with. Every conversation is a mastermind. So what are you masterminding on? Because you're bringing more of it to you. If you want to get yourself out of that, come and join a group of people who are all living by these mastermind principles. Thinking into results. Links up there. Check it out. Check the results of other people. You want that? Now here's the thing. You want to invest in something and you put out some money out there and you're looking for a 4 or 5% return. That's rubbish. Stop asking somebody else to be your return of investment. You be your return of investment. You be it. Somebody put down £500 last week, had one call with me and earned £2,000 the next week. That's a hell of a return on investment. I didn't do it. She did it. I just pointed her in the right direction and she did it. She's her own return of investment. You've got other people who are in line, like in 5 years, it's not going to happen in 5 years because they made 200,000 in 4 months. A £6,000 investment in themselves made 200 grand in 4 months. So what's your masterminding on? What are you masterminding on? Be in a community of people who are going with these principles. Remember, let me say them again, about releasing, believing, understanding, deciding, forgiving, asking, accepting, and living as a maximum service to the world in a manner that will be the highest example for others to follow. We're always in enthusiasm, excitement, and expectancy. Be in that group of people. We've got that. Join us up there. I'll see you later. Have a good day.